Hey, everybody. Excuse me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy, and I started this YouTube channel to talk about anxiety. It can range from anything. Like I said, I'm willing, in a lot of my lives, I tell you that I'm willing to give advice, I'm willing to take advice. If you just somebody to talk to about anxiety, uh, that's what this chat is basically for. This live, I'm sorry. And I know I haven't been on for a few days, but I felt that it was necessary to stay off for a few days and just gain some information. And so I'm thinking that I might be doing these lives like every few days or so instead, just so that I have a little more information to talk about. And so the lives are not so as short. Um, from the last time I was on Friday, I was not feeling good. I had a migraine really bad, and that came with my anxiety as well. So I just stayed indoors, relaxed, tried to, get over the migraine. They're not fun. So I just did not do anything except for rest and relaxed and um, yeah, just pretty much laid on the couch with the heating pad over my head to get rid of it. On Saturday, my anxiety was, I would say, pretty non existent. I didn't do much. I did some stuff around the house. As you can see from the last time you saw me, I got my hair cut and I dyed my hair. Um, it's very short now, even in the back. It's probably only that long or so from my scalp to my the back of my head. So it's not very long anymore. I got it cut because of the summer. I know it's almost over, but it was just a lot for my head. I was getting too hot with the other long hair, so during the summer I try to keep it short. Um, so yeah, and just went out to eat with family. So it was pretty just, a nice day. On Sunday, I did a little bit of exercising. That helped with my anxiety. Didn't really do much either on Sunday. Uh, just wanted to, relax and hang around with my dog and do just things around the house. I put up some stuff on my wall to get rid of my anxiety. I, just kind of did stuff around the house to keep myself busy and not stressed out. So that helped a lot. So all in all, from what I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday of last week that I was on last, I did not really have much anxiety. So that it was a pretty good weekend all in all. Just very, very hot, so couldn't really do anything much outdoors. Everything was indoors. But yeah, so just, trying to keep myself relaxed and calm and trying not to have the anxiety that I normally have. We always get a little bit of it each day, but it hasn't been quite as bad. Um, as far as today, I did have a little bit of anxiety today, just being back to work. I didn't sleep well last night, so just had a lot of noises going on around my neighborhood and my dog waking me up a little bit. So I was a little bit tired today, which is why I am pretty much ready for bed almost today because I'm very, very tired. But I think that contributed to the anxiety that I had with some of my um, calls today at work. But I just tried to stay calm, tried to relax myself. Um, I worked on cross stitching in between calls if there wasn't very much to do. Um, Sat with my dog, which is right here next to me, like she always is. If you want to see her today, because you haven't seen her for a few days, this is my baby. Yeah, she's a little bit tired today. Probably because she kept mommy up so much last night, too. But we're both very tired, and as you can see, her tongue hangs out because she has no more teeth yet. Anymore, sorry. She's pretty old, and as you can see, look at how she cuddles with me. She's very affectionate. I love her to pieces. This is why I have her. She calms me in my storms. So she's always a good dog to have around. She's very comforting. She gets along with a lot of people, other dogs, if she's used to them. So yeah, she's just a very good animal to have. I recommend you get a dog like this if you're lucky enough to have one like mine. She's very loving, very affectionate. She wasn't like that when I first got her. Like I said, I think she was an abused animal. So I'm very thankful that I got her. I believe in wholeheartedly she was meant for me to be my dog. I wouldn't have had it any other way because she's very loving and affectionate, and she's just very calm for me. And she knows when she's in trouble. She knows when mommy's upset. And I know when she's not feeling well. So we kind of complement each other. And as you can see, I get to hold her like a baby sometimes. That's how she likes to be held sometimes. But yeah, so animals are always good for anxiety. I always recommend that. Especially, like I said, dogs like her. She's very affectionate, very loving. I just don't know how anybody could have abused her before I got her because she was adopted. So that's why I say I try to adopt dogs, but I would love to try to get a puppy, and those are very hard to adopt. So I don't know if I'm going to adopt next time or look around again for another dog like her that looks like a puppy. But yeah, I love small dogs. I can't do big dogs, especially living in small places. Plus, in my opinion, I just feel like they take up a lot of space. I wouldn't go much bigger than like a medium-sized dog, but I love having small dogs that look like babies, as you can tell, because she's my baby. I'm going to put her down now. She's probably wanting to go back to sleep, but that was her. So yeah, all in all, it was, a good weekend aside from getting a migraine on Friday, and just not feeling well that day. That's one of the reasons I wasn't on. And Saturday and Sunday, I felt like it was unnecessary to get on because there wasn't really much to talk about, which is why I'm feeling like I don't know if I'm going to get on every day. It might be a few times a week now. I'm going to try to do it around anytime between 6:30 and 7. So just look for me between 6:30 and 7 every night or every few days. I'm going to see how it does better, being that it will be a few days apart from each other. I might have more to talk about. Plus, like I said, I'm still waiting on people to subscribe. I'm still waiting on people to start a chat with me. I'm still waiting on people to push that like button, give me love, give me likes. But yeah, then I might have more to talk about because I can answer questions or get advice and give you that advice from the chat if somebody's giving it. But yeah, I'm hoping that more people will start to come in and start talking about it and start having that chat with me so that, this is like an outlet for me for my anxiety, and I'm hoping that it'll be an outlet for other people. So that's why I started this. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much to report on. Like I said, just to help with anxiety, anything that can distract you. Like I said, it could be like me. Sometimes I play with my hair. Sometimes I play with my ears. I have jewelry that I play with. I have fidget spinners. I have stress, balls or toys that you can like squish in your hands. I have all kinds of stuff that help with my anxiety. Not always do they help, but they do get you to the point where you can try to calm yourself and feel better so that you don't have those high anxiety attacks, and maybe not have them, but help you get through them a little bit faster. Because I know sometimes when you have anxiety attacks, it's not easy to control that. I know that from experience. So yeah, I just try to do lots of things that keep me busy and my mind off of whatever was stressing me out at that particular moment that caused me to have the high anxiety. like I said, with work, it sometimes, you get that way. And that's pretty much with every job. Um, at some point, you're going to have some kind of high stress in the job. So, you just kind of have to look at it like it's just a job. And the people that are stressing out with you, it's not about you. It's about them. I try to tell myself that, but, it doesn't always work. But that's one of the things that I try to put in my mind is that it's not about me. It's about them. So if they are, if somebody gets angry at you or whatever, it's not about you. It is about whatever they're going through. And if you have the anxiety and they have the anxiety, it's a bad combination. I know this for a fact because I have lots of arguments with, people I won't mention names or anything, but, everybody has their drawing point where they get stressed out with anxiety or have an argument with a friend or a family member or, somebody at work, a coworker, whatever. You just have to remember, like I said, this doesn't always work for me, and I'll be the first to, say so. But I try to tell myself it's whatever they're stressing about, that's their stress, not yours. So try not to take on their stress, because if you take on theirs with yours, it's just going to stress you out more. Which is why one of my techniques when I was younger, when I got into those stressful fights, I would leave the room and calm myself and come back. Because I felt like I didn't want to be in that argument, because if we just kept going, it would just stress me out more. And that stress level would just keep building and building and building. And for me, that didn't help me. So I would leave the room, and even if the person didn't like it, it's just what I was needing at that time. Because it's really, sorry, I know I'm repeating myself here. It's not going to help me, because in my mindset, I'm already stressed out, and I don't want to repeat myself in something that I've already said to you, in the conversation a couple of times. And if it just gets to that point where you're stressing out because of it, for me, I felt like, okay, I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to leave, and come back and possibly talk about it later, or just forget it. Because you want to be in that calm mindset to go back into the conversation and say it calmly. And I just felt like when I was younger, I couldn't do that. So I would either leave the room, or I would, just walk out, go take a drive, get the stress out. I don't recommend the drive. I recommend just walking away into like another room, or go outside and take a walk. Because when you're driving upset, not a good combination, but it's just something that sometimes works for me. I don't do it as much as I used to, because I'm in a, better place in my mindset. But there's times where I'm just like, okay, I'm stressing out because I'm sitting here and I'm not doing anything. And so I'll get out and, go in my car, take a drive anywhere around the neighborhood, around wherever, just to get up and out and get out of that mindset. But yeah, so those are some things that you can do to help with it. Like I said, if you're very, 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 very angry, please don't go and get in your car and drive. Try to calm yourself a little bit. Then, if you need to still, like you feel like you have to get out and you don't feel like you can take a walk or something, and you just need something where you can go and, be in your own space. Sometimes for people that is their car. So if you need to, go get in your car, but wait till you're a little bit calmer. Don't want to drive way angry. But if, you calm yourself a little bit and you still need that space where like you can get into something and feel safe and, get in the car, take a drive and turn on music, because that music helps you, get into a better mode, because it helps you get you moving. Listen to something positive, not something that's negative. So listen to some like upbeat music, positive music in the car while you're driving safely, please. And that helps calm it. I know that's one of the big things for me is music. When I'm feeling anxious, I'll turn on music and just, move around the house, do something around the house with the music on, and it gets me into better modes. It gets my endorphins going, which help with giving you better mood. So, do whatever makes you feel happy and relaxed. That is the biggest thing. That is the biggest key to getting over that anxiety attack, is doing things that make your endorphins feel better, make you feel happier. I know lavender is a high thing for that. That's a good scent to get, especially if you have one of those, what do you call them? The things that give off the oil. I'm sorry, I can't think of the thing off the top of my head right now, but put some water in it, put some essential oils in it that give you happy modes, so that your endorphins start going and you get those better modes and help relax you. And so those are some things that you can do. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. Like I said, I'm going to try doing it every few days or so now. So the next time that I'll be on will probably be either Friday or Saturday. So look for me Friday or Saturday of this week between 6:30 and 7. And I will let you know how the rest of my week went with anxiety, and hopefully I get some more. Excuse me for 1 second. Get some more subscribers and some people to talk with. But I'm hoping that will help get everybody coming here sooner and start being able to talk about the stuff. And if we start getting more conversation going, I'll come back on a little bit more. But I just feel like right now, since we don't have too many people on to have conversations with in the chat, that it's not necessary for me to be on every day right now. So I'm going to try to give it a couple days in between each live that I do right now. But like I said, once more people start coming and we start having more chats, maybe I'll come on a little bit more. But I just want to start getting subscribers first. I'm hoping to reach at least 1,000 so that I can start, remotely doing this on my cell phone. I need 1,000 subscribers before I can start doing it on my cell phone, which also makes it hard because I have to be at home and my computer to do this right now. But yeah, I would love to try to get it on my cell phone. So I'm trying to get people to subscribe and like and love and whatever they want to put in the chat that is positive. I am all for it. So please let people know about this channel. Please get them to subscribe if you are already a subscriber. Yeah, so just, I'm trying to get people on here to have healthy, fun, positive anxiety conversation with me so that we can start getting this going. So please get people on here, get people to subscribe and ask questions about anxiety, ask questions about depression. If you need to ask questions about migraines, because I've had those too, that all comes in a package for me. So I suffer from all of it. So that is what I'm here for. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, or I'm sorry, not tomorrow. My bad. I will talk to you guys either Friday or Saturday, most likely Friday. But I am going to try to do it every few days or so. So it will not be daily anymore until, like I said, we get some more people. So I will talk to you guys on Friday, and have a good Wednesday, Thursday, and mostly Friday. And I will talk to you guys Friday. Bye.